They always say when you go to Vegas, money go in, don't come out. Also, when you go to Vegas, you can laugh your ass off up in Vegas. But this next guy, he's in Vegas and he will rock your sides off. He's making a living out there in Vegas doing comedy. And if you ever in Vegas and you want to spend your money on someone good and you want to see a comedy show, I gotta welcome you to the show. This man right here, Mr. Donnie Johnson. That
Hey, what's
dude. What's
going
going on,
on?
my man?
Oh man, I'm chilling, man. I appreciate that intro. That was nice, man. I wasn't ready though.
Are
Right
you ready?
on.
Yeah. Well, I'll send your invoice later though.
Okay. No doubt. I got you. I got you on that.
I see. I'll send your invoice later, man. Man, comedy, man. That's you're upcoming. Um, how long you been doing comedy, man?
Man, I've been doing comedy since what, oh seven?
Okay.
Started in Houston. Started doing it out there, man. It's a grind, man. And I'm still at it. And I'm funny. Very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen you in action, man. I seen you in action.
Yeah, I do a little something, man. I like my swag, definitely.
Really, really. And so, how long you been in Vegas, man, doing your comedy?
I've been in Vegas since 2012, I believe. Since 2012, I've been here, and I dig it out here. I dig Vegas. Vegas is cool, no matter what they say. Uh, I dig it, man. It's a cool little energy for me, though.
If it will for you in Vegas.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't got no vices like that. I don't gamble. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really out there in them streets like that. But
Most
if I
people who live
wanna,
in Vegas don't gamble though.
the who?
Most people that live in Vegas don't gamble.
I mean, yeah, a lot of them don't. A lot of them do. A lot of them, they get it in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a daily, it's a thing. Like that's like having a cup of coffee to some of these cats. Like it's
Now, the,
just
now the porn, now the porn is real up there though. People jump on
the
that porn.
who,
What they used to call it here in Houston. Marvin Zilla stopped it. The whorehouse.
the whorehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got they don't really do that here in Vegas. It's a spot that where that Bunny Ranch is, where it goes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Like
They
it's a spot like out in Pahrump, a little bit like the outskirts, like Katy from Houston. And they get it in out there though. Vegas nasty though. Don't get me wrong. It's real grown. Just pouring regular. It's just Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? And the energy is like that. But I think it's too it's accepted to a certain degree, and it's kind of expected. You know what I'm saying? So it's
What
kind
does
of
Wednesday? What does Wednesday have to do with it?
it don't. It's just a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is though. It
Ladies'
ain't no
night, lady.
it's any day. It's whatever though. Every day, 24 hours a day. I might add 24 though. It don't stop. No last call. They rap for real. And it's a place. It's like Vegas. When you even just say Vegas, if you say Vegas to somebody like I was in Vegas, they gonna think kind of risky. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just that energy that Vegas got. And it's cool, man. I'm a slower individual. So, if I want to go get out, I want to put my dancing shoes on and get out. It's right there.
Right,
But if I
right, right.
don't, I can chill though. I can chill.
Being in Vegas, man, having doing shows up there, and it fits for you real well up there. What's the toughest match you had in Vegas so far, man? That
Like
you
what you
had to
mean?
overcome. Toughest match, like doing comedy, like most nights. Excuse me. Some nights that comedians have a tough time on stage, and they have to
Mhm.
turn that tough time into a good time. So,
Right.
what challenges that you had in Vegas that overcame?
Man. Oh man, I've had some challenges. Like, especially like dealing with an audience. You know what I'm saying? Like on the real, I'm usually I do my thing. I don't leave out of there disappointed or nothing like that. But there are some times though where you get humbled. I don't care who you are. If you get on the stage enough, you're gonna get humbled. If you say you ain't never got humbled on that stage, you don't get up enough. It's just what it is. It's like a prerequisite. There's some growing pains that you got to go through, and I've had it happen. I'm better at it now. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I know how to deal with it. Let me be clear though. It don't happen much. Like really, it really don't. It don't happen much. But when it happened, at this point in me doing comedy, it don't bother me as much. I feel a little something. I can shake it off though by the end of the night. But there was times though where that bad one, and it can be bad in different ways. It can be bad they not laughing. It could be bad they heckling. It could be bad they just talking over you,
Right.
like just doing their own little thing. It can be bad in several different ways. But I guess now, man, I don't. I'm pretty, I'm pretty seasoned up there, man. So I handle myself pretty good up there. I don't go in on the audience or nothing, so I don't never get the audience against me. I don't do that. I don't,
I had
attack them.
I had got Tori on about a couple of weeks ago, and he
Mhm.
said you just have to get up the stage. Don't give a damn.
I
Is
mean,
that
that's easy to say. You know what I'm saying? Like he's seasoned though, so I want to be where he at, but I'm at a better place now than I was when I started.
okay?
Like it would be like if I go up 10 times, I kill 9 times. I'm gonna remember that one that I didn't kill. Over all of them 9 ones though.
Which one stays in your head right now that you didn't kill? You feel the pain on.
Shit, look. Uh when I when I first started doing comedy, man, I was like probably like 4 months in, but I was killing. I had never bombed. I had never had a bad set for like the first 7 months. I was doing comedy, and I was doing comedy daily, 7 days a week, sometimes twice a night. And I'm getting up there and I'm killing. And I'm seeing niggas bomb and I don't understand it. You know what I mean? They telling me about it, but I don't really understand it. I'm doing my thing every time I get on the stage. So one of my peoples reached out to me that I went to school with, that I went to Langston University. I went to school with, and they were having like a homecoming, and her little brother was an alpha. He was running this thing. He wanted to bring me out to come do comedy. So this is my first time like going out, really actually getting paid like some money to do comedy. Um, I had been performing for a minute, but I had
Right.
never hosted a show at like a black college. I had never hosted, like, I just host comedy clubs. I had never hosted a show. So I really didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to go back and do it. I was hyped. The money was good. I'm feeling myself. Man, I went up in there, man. And it was the Alphas was putting it on. It was a step show. They wanted me to host the step show. I uh I had never hosted nothing, no venue like that. I didn't even know what to do. So I'm asking them, show me the tape from last year so I can kind of get a vibe on the
Right.
comic. And the comic was Ali. The comic was Ali. I didn't even know Ali at this
I
time.
just had him on last
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Just had him on last week.
The comic was Ali. And I get there, they didn't never, it was already fishy. It was like kind of set up, but it was already fishy.
Right.
But anyway, bro, I'm hosting the show. Um, it's panicky. I'm nervous as hell. All my people that I went to school with that's there for homecoming, they there. All the new students there. I'm seeing my professors, coaches in the audience. They know I'm getting up. It's finna go down, bro. I get up on this stage, man, and it's a black college, and it's a
Right.
whole different thing. But look, oh yeah, let me tell you this too, though. 5 minutes before I went on, the little girl who was in the step show, she was like one of them. She was beta something, but she was like, "Hey, they gonna boo you, right?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "They gonna boo you." And I was like, nah, I didn't know that. She was like, oh yeah. She was like, they booed Ricky Smiley. They booed what's her name? Wanda. I mean, not Wanda, but
Some more?
I can't. Nah, she looked like Wesley Snipes.
Like, what's these nice?
I mean, I can't think of her name right now though. I can't.
Uh,
What? Yeah, I
Leslie,
can't think.
Leslie,
Who?
Leslie,
Nah, not Leslie. She on The View now or
Whoopi
something.
Goldberg.
Nah,
She's on the View.
I can't think of the lady's name, man, right now though. Cheryl Underwood. Cheryl Underwood.
She's not on the View. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She on Talk. The Talk.
Well, the talk. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, the
yeah,
talk.
yeah,
Cheryl Underwood. Uh,
yeah.
they said they booed her.
Sorry for the ladies that I talked. Leslie and Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, you're wild for that one though. But yeah. But this is what they tell. This is what the girl telling me right before I'm finna go on the stage.
Okay.
So man, I go out there, bro. The first like minute, bro, I had them. The first minute, like I was just kind of dancing a little bit, just kind of and they was feeling me. It was all good. I told the first joke about Katrina. It was right after Katrina. I want to say it was right after Katrina, or right after Katrina. Or Katrina was fresh, but it was like I did that joke. Then I start telling jokes. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they were sitting there silent for a minute. And again, I ain't never experienced this. I've killed every time. I'm sitting there and they just looking at me, bro. It's just quiet. I ain't know what to do. So it wasn't funny. It wasn't going right. So I tried to attack one of the dudes. Like I tried to go at him. I thought that's what I'm supposed to do. If it ain't going right, let me bag on somebody. And the dude was like he was like a fanatic, like a spiritual dude. Like he had the body paint, the whole, Langston colors all on his hair and his face and everything. Like he was painted up, and they all knew him. Like he go to the games and he hyped like that. And he was like, I said something about him. And man, that whole building turned on me, man. They turned, bro. They booed me, bro. They booed. I didn't just have a bad set. Look here, family. They booed. They booed. And the girl was telling me, she was like, this is L boo. Like it's LU is the letter. But they was like, no, this is L boo. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna boo you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, they ain't gonna boo me. They might not laugh, but they ain't gonna boo me. Man, them hoes boo. Niggas I went to school with that was on the side. That I'm looking at them. I know where they at. I'm thinking I'm gonna kill it in front of them. I go on the stage confident. Man, I'm getting booed. Man, they got these looks on their face. They had these looks on their face, bro. And I'm being booed, man. Like the whole the professors is in the back with their mouth like booing though. Like I don't know if they for real or if they playing but they involved. The whole, I mean, everybody booed me, bro. Look, it got so hectic. They booed me. I was supposed to bring up the little step group, the girls,
right?
The ones who told me they finna boo me. They behind the stage, behind the curtain. They not even ready because I'm getting off the stage before it's time to get off the stage because they booing me, fam. I'm out of here. Look, I walked off the stage. The dude was like, hey, you gotta go, you hosting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go back out there. Like, you hosting. So I had to turn back around and come back out and introduce the step group. At this point, I don't remember the step group's name, bro. I messed their whole name up. It was all bad, bro. Look, I walked when I walked off the stage, when I came off, one of the girls, she just stopped me. She was like, it's gonna be all right. Man, I looked her dead in her eye. I was like, no, it ain't. Like, no, it ain't. It ain't finna be all right. Like, I feel you, but no, it ain't finna be all right. This is the worst experience of my fucking life, bro. And then on top, again, I'm hosting. Hold on. Again, I'm hosting. So I gotta go back up.
Right.
I just got booed off. I gotta go back up on the stage.
How did you overcome that? How did you overcome that, man? From
Okay,
the blues to laughters.
Bro, okay. Let me tell you this. Let me just put this in there for this closure on that part. I'm probably the only dude that's ever been booed off stage and back on stage. So when I came back out, they booed again, bro. They booed again. And look, they booed me back on the stage. And then when I got on the stage, at this point, I kind of get it. Like I remember when I was, a student there and Jay Lamont came. But I remember now though, like what they want. And then I start talking about like where's Chicago at? People
Right.
start making noise. Where New York at? Where LA at? Where Houston at? I start doing that and it was getting hype. Now it's a different energy though. So then I'm like, where the freshmen at? And they making noise. I'm talking to the little girls, like, oh yeah, you a little freaky freshman. Like you a new one though. Like yo, like you new in here. You don't even know. There's some seniors in the back, but they waiting on you. Like I'm coming like that. And I cleaned it up. I
Okay.
cleaned the shit up. Yeah. That's how I cleaned that up though. But
Doing comedy,
yeah.
man, you do, most comedians put in a lot of politics. They talk about politics, talk about sports. Right now in the sports news just happened. Cam Newton just signed with Carolina Panthers, went back to Carolina. They shouldn't have never let him go. How do you look at sports? And I see the background in your on the background of you with the Olympic guys in 1968. How do you see sports as of today compared to sports back then?
Like what you mean, like as far as
Has sports really influenced you to do more jokes of them, or have sports influenced you to look at it totally different now?
I mean, I kind of look at sports a little different though, but I look at everything differently than I did. But the sports is sports, man. I don't get wrapped up in it, and I love it. I love sports though, but I don't get wrapped up in it enough to, you know, if something funny happens, I'll tell a joke, but I don't really tell like current event jokes. I don't tell jokes about what's happening unless it grabbed me.
Right.
If it grabbed me, then I'll do something. But I don't go searching for a joke for a celebrity as something happened like Will and all. I ain't go search for a joke. Now if something just pop on me,
Right.
I run with it. But I don't do that, man. I kind of talk about me, man, in my life, man, and just take you on a trip through my eyes though, and what I see.
Hey, talking. Let's go back to Langston University. I had Jay Lamont on as well.
Right.
Also probably a couple of weeks ago, and he's talking. He was talking about Langston University as well.
Yeah. I went to see him when I went to Langston. When I was a student there, he came and did comedy, did his thing though. And at that point, I wasn't even thinking about doing comedy. I wasn't even thinking like that.
What was the
And
point when you start thinking of doing comedy? You said, "Man, I could do this."
well, I've said that 1,000 times, man. I've always watched comedy. Like, I never thought I could do it, but I always loved it. I love laughing. I love making people laugh. Wasn't a class clown type dude or nothing, man. I stayed to myself, my circle. I keep them laughing. I wasn't trying to be the center of attention or nothing like that at all growing up. Um, I've been watching comedy a long time ago. I've always finished people's jokes or kind of, if he would have said this or he would have made this face or just ever since I was a kid though, not even tripping on it. But it was like February of '03, I think, '04. Might have been '05. February '05, man, where I was sitting there, I was watching the comic on Comic View. I
Mhm.
was on my way to the gym to go hoop. I used to hoop. And I was just gonna go to the gym to hoop. I had 4 minutes to wait for the bus to come. So I was like, man, let me turn on Comic View. Turned it on, saw a dude on there in my mind, like I've said 1,000 times, and I'm funnier than him. That day, it really clicked that day. And I didn't even go to the gym, and I caught the bus downtown to the library, man, just start reading, start really, getting into comedy though, learning how to write a joke, like
You didn't
finding
Google?
out who. It
You
wasn't no
didn't.
Google. It wasn't no Google like that. Like it's like '04, I think. It wasn't cracking like that. It was Black Planet. It was them days.
Woo, yeah,
Yeah. It wasn't the Google, it was
yeah,
AOL.
yeah.
But I was at the library. You know what I'm saying? Like checking out books though, trying to learn it, man, learn my craft. And I wrote. I wrote for like 2 years. I wrote for like 6 months. I got on stage with Hope Flood. First time ever I got on stage, killed it. And You know, no, it wasn't Hope. It was with crackhead Felicia, Angela Means. And she was the first one. She was the first one that helped me out on the stage, though. I definitely appreciate her for that, though, because she really was kind of, she wanted to help. Like she felt it, and I did good, and I took her advice, and that was something that was kind of a bonding moment. But I don't know where she at. I know where she at, yeah. But yeah, man.
Why you call her crackhead Felicia, man?
But that's what we know her from, though. Like that's
Oh,
from
really?
Friday.
Really?
From Friday.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
her. Yeah.
I was thinking, went on my head,
Did you
man.
thought I was talking about a real crackhead?
Yeah.
Man, how am I looking on this camera, man? Do I look like I just know crackheads like that or something, man? What you doing out here, man? What's going on?
Yeah, that went on my head, man. Cause I was like, crackhead Felicia, man.
He probably thinking like, damn, what Felicia I know?
Yeah,
I ain't doing
yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
No, yeah, Angela Means, man.
yeah.
She was the first one that I talked to when I was finna get on stage. She gave me some advice. I took it. I killed. Then that was right before I moved to Houston. And so I wrote, man. I wrote for like 2 years. I didn't even get on the stage again for like 2 years. And I just wrote, bro. I filled up hella notebooks with hella jokes. So again, like I said, when I came on the scene in Houston, I was just every day. I already had jokes. I already had jokes and jokes and jokes. But I've been writing for a couple years. So I was just pounding it out. So I kind of climbed up pretty quick
Right.
out there. I kind of climbed up the little ladder pretty quick. And
So you had a lot of jokes in your archive, just like Prince had a lot of music in his archive.
right, definitely. Definitely. I got notebooks of jokes that I have never even told on the stage ever. Like that I wrote years ago. That's just like I need to go through those jokes now. Like, I mean, look at them now with the eye I got right now and my view on things right now. I need to go back and check those out.
You think they'll work?
I'm gonna make them work. I ain't worried about that. I'm gonna make them work. But I mean, whatever it is, though, that's not even an issue. On the cool, not trying to be cocky or nothing like that.
No.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not being cocky. Not being cocky, because if you wrote them back then and you look at the timeline now, it may need some adjustments.
Oh yeah, it'll be some adjustment. I would have to master it. But again, I don't do jokes in the time. So my jokes they're timeless. They don't have a expiration date. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be joking about Forrest Gump right now. You feel me? Like all my jokes, these jokes, they don't have a time limit. They're always right. And I write like that by design, though. I write that. I don't really do too much current event shit that got an expiration date.
Right. So that basically worked for you on the set.
Mm-hmm.
That's your style.
Yeah, my style, man. I just talk about life, shit going on around me, shit going on around other people. You know what I'm saying? Shit that you probably didn't know other motherfuckers thought. Like stuff that you didn't like. Damn, he think like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Right.
Like that's more of my shit. That's more of my style, though. It's on some real life shit. It ain't no jokey joke. Nothing. It's straight real life. It's conversational, man. My comedy is conversational.
Has anybody stole your jokes?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not finna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go fight nobody. I'm nice, man. My pen game is nice, man. If it's something that, that's real, like, like that one really me, like that resonate like that, then, I address it. But I ain't ran into nothing like that. What I do get is more my ideas, like my line of thinking, like the way I go with it. Like we can all see the same cup, but where I go with it, what I see is different than what they see. And I see people like, you don't even think like that. You know what I'm saying? But you over here though, with me though. And I know I'm a different dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm a different dude. So I've seen people do it And I've been in the building when other people call them out in front of me. It's like that. Like I kind of got a style that's my shit.
Yeah.
Like it's my shit. Like people, I've gotten phone calls where people are like, "Hey, a motherfucker doing you on stage." Like not even your jokes, but just your swag, just your energy though. Like they doing your energy up here.
Really?
Like and it was already like that before I got into comedy though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the one that have people saying words. I'm the one that have people doing just, you're gonna talk like me. If you're around me, you're gonna use my lingo. Like I'm probably not gonna use yours. You're gonna use my lingo
Right.
like that.
Most people do. Most people do.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I got a
Yeah.
cool little vernacular.
Huh? Do what?
Yeah, I got a cool little vernacular though. I like
Okay.
my little, yeah, I like my little subjects and verbs. You feel me?
When are you hitting the stage again, my man?
Man, I'm on that tomorrow. I'm on
In
it
Vegas.
tomorrow. I got one tomorrow night at a Big Dogs bar, 3430 East Sunset. And Saturday, I'm at the Stratosphere. Saturday night, it's a late show. I don't really do. It's a 1 a.m. show, 12 a.m. show,
Damn.
and I ain't really. You see the grades, man. I don't really be hanging out that late like that. No, I don't really do that.
They call you
But
OG around there at nighttime.
yeah, I mean, man, I get it now though. At work, man, they all be like old school, and I guess I'm old now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hit me with the old school. You
That's
know,
their
so
respect. That's their
I
respect,
ain't
man.
mad though. Yeah, it is what
That's their respect.
it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be called old school, man. They ain't making it
OG.
this long. Man, OG,
O-
I get that.
OG. What kind of advice can you give someone who's out there is on a borderline trying to make a career out of being a comedian?
I mean, it depends. It depends on where you at with it. Like what you got going on in life, because it's gonna take you not just gonna get on stage and then somebody gonna see you and you gonna get a Netflix special. That's not gonna happen. You'll be better probably doing YouTube or something like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, I say, man, do your thing. If you get tired of doing it, if it ain't cool, it ain't working out, you can always go back to being you. You feel me?
Right, right. Talk about the
Yeah.
next big special. Dave Chappelle just had one out, man,
Yeah.
and he took a lot of controversy on that, which he shouldn't be. He already
I mean,
stated in his mind what he already
right.
said, you know.
But he can though. He one of them. It ain't too many people can do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't too many people can do that. Like they can't cancel him. Like he has a cult following, man. He not going nowhere. Other dudes, like even like the Kevin Harts and them, they
Right.
can't they can't do that. Even, you know, like on the status they at, they can't do that. These other Chris Rocks, they can't do that stuff though. They can't do what he do. And
Well, no, because it's not their style.
the
Um, huh?
the what now?
That's not their style. So I don't see them doing it. Like,
Doing
touching that
what?
subject, touching the same thing that he's like Dave Chappelle. You comparing him to
No,
Dave Chappelle.
no. I'm saying Dave, yeah, the subject that he can get away with saying whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And plus, it don't fit. I don't see Chris Rock saying something like that.
No, but I mean, but even Kevin Hart and Chris Rock have been like kind of brought to the front. Like, yo, you did this or you said this. Like
Right,
they
right,
both
right.
been
I see.
brought.
Okay, I see where you
You
going.
know
I
what I'm
see.
saying? To the
Yeah.
whatever. It wasn't even as canceling like they are now at this point when it happened to them. But they had to come and they had to atone for whatever that was though. Whatever
Right.
they did, they
Right.
had to. Dave don't got to atone. You know, he's one of the few. There's a couple more too, and I ran down a list the other day though. But there's a couple more I can't think of them right now. But Dave is one of those dudes. You can't cancel him like Joe Rogan. You can't cancel Joe. You can't cancel that guy, man. He got a cult following though.
I think Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle. Mm, trying to think who else. For right now, they're about the only three, in my view, that can get away with it.
They can't get away with it. None of them. Richard, not right now.
Well, Richard did, but
2021,
Richard,
not right
yeah.
now. Richard, he couldn't get away with it. Eddie couldn't get away with it. None of them could get away with it. The thing is, Dave got too many white people that love him. So they can't stop it. They can shut a brother down. They can shut a brother down, though. Just keeping it 1,000. This is America. They can shut a brother down. They tried to, they can't do what they did to Cat. You feel what I'm saying? They can't do that to Dave. Yeah. Dave got his audience is way too broad, though. He reach them. Not saying that Cat don't reach him all over the place, but Dave is Dave. You know what I'm saying? That's just he a different guy, man. He different. And it's, you know, he didn't reach Saint. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a saint out here. Like how people, Jordan can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
Like he a saint. You know what I'm saying? He didn't reach saint status. There's iconic, then there's saint, man. And when you like that, when they can't cancel you, bro, when they can't get rid of you, they're gonna still buy Jordans. Even if they cancel him tomorrow, he gonna still sell Jordans. They ain't gonna stop. You feel? They ain't gonna. Yeah. If Netflix take his shit off of Netflix, if Dave go on Donnell Rollins' page and be like, hey, I'm finna do a show in 45 minutes in LA, blah, 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 it's finna sell out.
Yeah.
Immediately. It's finna sell out. They don't even gotta hear the price. They up in there. That's the kind of shit that he got, man. He one of them dudes. He ain't tied to nothing. He ain't scared to lose the Vans deal. He not scared to lose no TV spots or no movie roles or none of that, man. He's a different dude. You can't cut him off from nothing.
What's in the cup, man? What's up in the cup?
Man, I'm on that Tito's, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on that Tito's, man. That's great. That Tito's and that
cranberry?
Cranberry, yes, sir.
Splash?
Right to it, nice. I don't know. I mean, I'm responsible out here. It's a lot of juice in there. Don't get me twisted. Even though I'm at home, man, I can't be out here wildcat. I got to work in the morning. I got to pick cotton early.
He got to pick cotton early.
I got to pick cotton, man. And it's hectic already. You know how you know, like, when I left today, I know tomorrow already going to be hectic. Like, I already know. It's already going to be hectic on top of the hecticness that's coming. So it's one of them.
Before we go, man, I got to ask you this. It's the thing called That's That Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The Isley Brothers have a song called Fight the Power. And in the lyrics of that song, they say all this bullshit going down. What's the bullshit that's going down in your world? Give it to me.
In my world?
In your world. Everybody have it. Everybody have it. Even preachers have it.
I mean, like, shit. The fact that I got to set an alarm every day. That's the bullshit I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit. I be seeing cats walking around here talking about they living their best life. Man, you at the bus stop, family. That's your best life. You got to dream bigger, fam. You got to do better than that. Man, nah, man, I ain't living my best life, bro, until I don't got to set an alarm. But, I mean, you know, I'm cool. I'm good, though. Like, I'm straight, man. I'm a minimalist anyway, though, so I don't really want much, man.
Wait a minute, setting the alarm clock, man.
That's it, man. I'm telling you, though. That's success. You feel me? Like,
right.
People got different, you know, like views of what success is, man. And for me, man, successful, man, I would love, bro, to just be able to do comedy for a living. Make a nice little piece of I don't gotta be millions of dollars, man, no big mansion or none of that shit. I don't want to be famous. If it happened, it happened. But I don't want to be famous, man. When I was younger, I used to be like, man, that's cool to be famous. Like, you know, people recognize you. Now, man, as I'm a man, I don't want to be recognized, man. I don't want to have to, you know what I'm like, say hi to everybody wherever I go. I don't even know these people. When I got to say hi to them, I got to wave and people running up to, I don't want that life, man. That's not a good look. And I mean, pretty much, man, I'm cool. I do what I do. I can enjoy everything I love to do. I got
Man,
enough. I got enough money to do that. I can enjoy everything I love to do.
that's some real shit, man. That's some real shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can follow Donnie on his Instagram, that dude Donnie.
Yes, sir.
Follow him. He'll give you updates of where he's gonna be. He's in Vegas. Like I say, money goes in, don't come out. So you go get a ticket, go to his show. The money's gonna go straight to his pocket.
Yeah, it's gonna be like this. This the new one. Like when you was growing up and you saw the African kids like on the TV with the flies and stuff, and they was donating and sending money. Like you gonna know where your money going right now though. Like you gonna know it's going to help me not have to set an alarm fund. I need that the GoFundMe for the not to have to set an alarm though. Something about waking up at 11:30. You know what I'm saying? And just wake up at 11:30 and lay there for an hour though, like that. Like that's the energy I want.
So you wouldn't do a commercial? You wouldn't do a
No,
commercial
I
like TV
would.
commercial?
I mean,
You
if
would
it
do it?
showed up, I'm not tripping if it don't. Like
Okay.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like I've met dudes, bro, who do cruises that make 150,000 a year just doing cruises. Like I would love that. You feel me? I would love this. I'm making this kind of money, man, doing something that I love to do. I ain't set no alarm. I ain't on no, this what it is, man. And man, I don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be all on TV. I would definitely do it if it jumped off, if they was like, yeah, come do this. But if it don't, man, I'm cool, man. If I can just again do comedy, travel the world, and make me a nice little piece of change, man. Not nothing ridiculous. I don't need no meal tickets or nothing, but I'm
Just
comfortable though.
just comfortable.
Yeah, man.
Donnie Johnson in
Yes,
Las
sir.
Vegas. Whenever you go, check him out. Check
Check
him
me
out.
out.
And
Check
his
me out. I'm
Instagram, one
hilarious.
more time. You can follow him on his Instagram. That dude Donnie. That
Yes,
dude
sir.
Donnie.
If you like
Donnie,
to
man,
laugh,
he's an
definitely
upcoming
follow.
star. He's an upcoming star. He's an upcoming star. I'm gonna say it to you one more time. He's an upcoming star. Check him out
Mm-hmm.
in Vegas, Langston University. If he
Yes,
goes
sir.
back, if he goes back,
Right. I ain't been back. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't been back since.
give me back.
I ain't been look. Man, look, I ain't set foot in Oklahoma. Not even in the tip. I ain't put man. Hey, I drive 8 miles out, I drive 8 hours out the way to just go avoid Oklahoma, period, man. I don't like the grass.
Yo, alma mater.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. I still shout them out. I like all my, all the people that I went to school with that I'm friend. I like they post. Man, I can't go back up there, man. That'll be one of them things though that I'll do. Like that'll be a bucket list thing again. I'm gonna go back up there and go in and get back on. But I really killed them though when I left. Though I left it on a good note. But it was a hectic experience.
Man, Donnie. That dude, Donnie. Check him out, man. We got to go, Donnie. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you for coming on. Like I say at the end of the
Definitely,
show all the time, man. And whenever you feel yourself at the end of the rope, tie a knot and hold on tight. And remember the bottom line. Ain't nobody bad like you. Until next time, it's a wrap.